Hello Immortal News family and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 10. Mitsy Gainer, a dazzling star of stage, screen, and television, left an indelible mark on the entertainment world with her dynamic talent, vibrant personality, and undeniable charm. Born Francesca Marlena Decani von Gerber in Chicago on September 4, 1931, Gaynor's early exposure to the arts was shaped by her mother, a dancer, and her father, a cellist. At the age of 8, she began her dance training, a skill that would propel her to stardom. By age 13, she landed her first professional role, leading to a successful career on the stage and later in film. Gaynor's breakthrough came with the 1958 film adaptation of South Pacific, where she delivered iconic performances of songs like "I'm Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair" and "Some Enchanted Evening." The movie was a critical and commercial success, securing Gaynor's place as a musical theater legend. Her roles in films like There's No Business Like Show Business and Les Girls showcased her talents as a singer, dancer, and actress. She earned a Golden Globe nomination for her role in South Pacific. In addition to her film career, Gaynor was a Las Vegas headliner, captivating audiences with glamorous performances. Partnering with legendary costume designer Bob Mackie, she became known for her dazzling outfits and energetic routines. Her television specials throughout the 1960s and 1970s, including Mitzi, a tribute to the American housewife, and Mitzi, What's Hot, What's Not, became annual sensations, cementing her status as a beloved entertainer. Gaynor was married to Jack Bean, her manager, from 1954 until his passing in 2006. She continued to make appearances and perform throughout her life, earning a Primetime Emmy in 2008 for her special Mitsy Gainer Razzle Dazzle. The special years. Mitsy Gaynor passed away at the age of 93, leaving behind a legacy of joyful performances and countless memorable moments that will continue to inspire generations. Tributes to Mitsy Gaynor. Number 9. Toshiyuki Nishida was a multifaceted Japanese actor, celebrated for his outstanding contributions to film and television over several decades. Born in Koriyama, Fukushima in 1947, Nishida developed a passion for acting during his youth, inspired by movie outings with his adoptive father. His early experiences led him to pursue acting in Tokyo, where he joined a theater company and began building a career that would leave an everlasting mark on Japanese cinema and beyond. Nishida gained international recognition for his role as Pigsy in the popular TV series Monkey, which introduced his talent to audiences worldwide. In Japan, he became a beloved figure for his portrayal of Densuke Hamasaki in the long-running Tsuribaka Nishi film series, which spanned 22 films from 1988 to 2009. His versatility as an actor also shone through in other notable films such as The Silk Road, Gakko, and The Ramen Girl, where he co-starred with American actress Brittany Murphy. In addition to his on-screen work, Nishida was deeply respected in the entertainment industry. He served as president of the Japan Actors Union and vice president of the Japan Academy Film Prize organization. His contributions were further recognized when he was awarded the prestigious Order of the Rising Sun in 2018. Nishida's personal life was marked by his dedication to his craft and his love for his family. He was a cherished figure both on and off screen, known for his humility and charm. After a long and celebrated career, Nishida passed away at the age of 76, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire actors and fans alike. Tributes to Toshiyuki Nishida. Number 8. Alan Mansfield, an accomplished multi-instrumentalist and music producer, was a dynamic force in both the Australian and New Zealand music scenes. Born in the United States, Mansfield's passion for music began early and led him to graduate from the prestigious Boston Conservatory of Music. His career took off when he first arrived in Australia in 1979 as part of Bette Midler's band. Soon after, Australia became his permanent home in 1982. Mansfield's most significant contributions came as a member of the renowned band Dragon, where he played a pivotal role for 20 years. He was instrumental in co-writing songs with his long-term partner, fellow musician Sharon O'Neill, for both Dragon and Robert Palmer's band, where he also performed for 27 years. One of his most notable contributions was producing Dragon's hit single Rain, which became a huge success in the 1980s. He also played guitar on Robert Palmer's famous track Johnny and Mary from the album Clues. Beyond his work with these bands, Mansfield was a highly respected collaborator, working with legendary artists such as Tina Turner, Tommy Emmanuel, and Bette Midler. His deep involvement in the music industry spanned decades, and his influence continued to resonate across multiple genres. Mansfield was honored for his contributions to music when he was inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame in 2008, and later received a Legacy Award with Dragon at the New Zealand Music Hall of Fame in 2011. Alan Mansfield passed away peacefully in Sydney at the age of 72, with his partner of 40 years, Sharon O'Neill, and his family by his side. His legacy as a brilliant musician, producer, and collaborator will continue to inspire future generations. Tributes to Alan Mansfield.
Number 7.
Alvin Roff, an Emmy-winning director and producer, was a creative force in British and international cinema, television, and theatre. Born on February 6, 1927 in Toronto, Roff was the third of 7 children in a family that ran a dry goods shop. Early on, he pursued a degree in psychology at the University of Toronto and began working as a reporter. But his passion for storytelling led him toward the entertainment industry. Inspired by a Broadway performance of A Streetcar Named Desire, Roff transitioned into television writing for the Canadian Broadcasting Company. In 1952, he moved to the UK, selling his first script to the BBC, where he soon became the youngest director in the BBC drama department. His breakthrough came with directing Sean Connery in his first lead role in Requiem for a Heavyweight, a move that would later help propel Connery into the iconic role of James Bond. Roff's career spanned over 100 productions across TV, film, and stage. He worked with some of the most renowned actors of the 20th century, including Laurence Olivier, Judi Dench, Alan Rickman, and Michael Caine. His directorial work on A Voyage Round My Father with Olivier earned him his second Emmy Award. Roff's versatility allowed him to navigate between film and television effortlessly, and his creative reach extended to young and seasoned talents alike. His deep impact on the entertainment industry was rooted in his commitment to nurturing talent and telling compelling stories. Alvin Roff passed away at the age of 97, surrounded by his family in London. He leaves behind a lasting legacy and is survived by his wife Sally Hughes and 2 children, Sasha and John. Tributes to Alvin Roff.
Number 6.
Evelyn Hurley, an extraordinary educator and devout religious figure, dedicated her life to Catholic education and service. Born on March 7, 1915, in South Boston, Massachusetts, she was the eldest of 5 children in a family deeply rooted in their community. Her father, William Francis Hurley, served as a prominent Boston city councilman. After graduating from St. Brigid's, later known as Nazareth Academy, in 1932, Evelyn followed a calling that would shape her entire life, entering the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth that same year at the age of 17. In 1934, Hurley began her teaching career, a vocation she would continue for over 6 decades. Her work took her to schools in Kentucky, Mississippi, and Massachusetts, including 45 years spent teaching at St. Brigid's School in her hometown of South Boston. Hurley's influence as a teacher went beyond the classroom. She was known for her profound connection with her students, fostering not only academic success but also nurturing their spiritual growth. She taught in various locations including Covington, Kentucky, and Louisville, where she spent time at St. Agnes School. Even after her official retirement from teaching in 1995 at the age of 80, Hurley remained an active part of her religious community. She spent years visiting the sick and offering support at wakes and funerals, continuing to serve others well into her later years. In 2024, she marked an astonishing milestone, celebrating 90 years of religious life and over 60 years of teaching. Evelyn Hurley passed away at the age of 109. Her legacy as an educator, spiritual guide, and beloved figure in the community remains a testament to her lifelong devotion. Tributes to Evelyn Hurley.
Number 5.
Philip Zimbardo, a multifaceted American psychologist, made profound contributions to the field of psychology. Born in New York City on March 23, 1933, to a family of Italian immigrants, Zimbardo's early experiences with discrimination and prejudice sparked his interest in human behavior. His academic journey led him to Brooklyn College, where he graduated summa cum laude with a triple major in psychology, sociology, and anthropology, followed by an MS and PhD in psychology from Yale University. Zimbardo became a prominent figure for his groundbreaking 1971 Stanford prison experiment, which sought to understand the psychological effects of perceived power dynamics in a simulated prison setting. Although later criticized for ethical concerns, the experiment became a foundational study in understanding how situational factors can lead ordinary individuals to engage in extreme behavior. His work continued to influence debates on human nature, situational psychology, and moral conduct, particularly in contexts like the Abu Ghraib prisoner scandal, which he discussed extensively in his book, The Lucifer Effect. Over his illustrious career, Zimbardo authored several notable works, including The Time Paradox and The Time Cure, and was instrumental in founding the Heroic Imagination Project, a nonprofit aimed at promoting everyday heroism. Beyond academia, he was known for his dedication to helping individuals overcome shyness and improve their mental well-being through his Shyness Clinic. Zimbardo's personal life was as full as his professional one. He was married to Christina Masloch, a fellow psychologist who played a key role in ending the prison experiment. Zimbardo passed away at the age of 91, leaving behind a legacy that continues to shape our understanding of human behavior and morality. Tributes to Philip Zimbardo.
Number 4.
Tina Kaido, a distinguished American diplomat and government official, made significant contributions to international relations and U.S. foreign policy. Born in 1965, Kaido's early academic pursuits in political science and Russian studies at the University of Pennsylvania and Columbia University prepared her for a remarkable career in diplomacy. Kaido was a career member of the U.S. Foreign Service, serving in critical roles across the globe. Her career began with assignments in Belgrade, Skopje, and Sarajevo, where she developed expertise in conflict zones. In 2006, she became the Chargé d'Affaires in Pristina, Kosovo, playing a pivotal role during Kosovo's declaration of independence from Serbia in 2008. As the first U.S. ambassador to Kosovo, Kaido helped establish diplomatic relations and set the foundation for a stable U.S.-Kosovo partnership. Throughout her career, Kaido held numerous influential positions, including Deputy Chief of Mission in Sarajevo and Kabul, and Coordinator for Counterterrorism. She later moved to the U.S. Department of Defense, where she served as a senior advisor for international cooperation, further expanding her influence in global security matters. Her leadership and ability to navigate complex political environments earned her respect among peers and foreign leaders alike. Known for her diplomatic finesse, Kaido was instrumental in shaping U.S. policy in the Balkans and the Middle East. Tina Kaido passed away at the age of 59 after a battle with cancer. Her legacy as a trailblazing diplomat and dedicated public servant will continue to inspire future generations of diplomats. Her impact on international relations and U.S. diplomacy remains a testament to her life's work. Tributes to Tina Kaido now.
Number 3.
Arthur Maughan, a revered figure in American wrestling, made a lasting impact as both a decorated athlete and a legendary coach. Born in 1941, Maughan's early passion for wrestling paved the way for an extraordinary career that spanned decades. His remarkable journey began with his own collegiate achievements, where he became a 3-time national champion, winning the NCAA title in 1963 and the NAOIA championships in 1962 and 1963, competing at 115 and 123 pounds respectively. Maughan's influence extended beyond his personal accolades when he transitioned into coaching. As the head coach of North Dakota State University's wrestling team, a position he held from 1964 until his retirement in 2011, Maughan cultivated an environment of excellence. Under his leadership, NDSU achieved national prominence, securing 4 national championships in 1988, 1998, 2000, and 2001. His guidance and mentorship helped shape the careers of countless athletes, making him a respected figure not only for his technical prowess, but also for his dedication to the development of his wrestlers. A member of the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, Maughan's contributions to the sport were widely celebrated. His legacy is not only reflected in his numerous titles and championships, but also in the lives he touched throughout his career. Maughan was known for his humble approach, tireless work ethic, and commitment to fostering a sense of integrity and discipline in his athletes. Arthur Maughan passed away at the age of 83, leaving behind a profound legacy in the world of collegiate wrestling. His impact on the sport and the community will be remembered for generations to come. Tributes to Arthur Maughan.
Number 2.
Whit Tucker, a legendary figure in Canadian football, made an everlasting mark on the sport during his stellar career with the Ottawa Rough Riders. Born on November 15, 1940 in Windsor, Ontario, Tucker was a standout athlete from a young age, excelling in multiple sports. He ultimately chose to attend the University of Western Ontario, where his athletic prowess became evident across several sports. Tucker's professional football career began in 1962 when he joined the Ottawa Rough Riders. His impact was immediate, earning him the Gruen Trophy as the Eastern Conference's most outstanding rookie that same year. Known for his exceptional skill as a flanker, Tucker was a key player in helping the Rough Riders achieve back-to-back Grey Cup victories in 1968 and 1969. His record of 22.4 yards per catch remains the highest career average gain in CFL history. Tucker was also named a CFL All-Star in 1967 and an Eastern All-Star 3 times, cementing his place among the greats. Off the field, Tucker's contributions to his community were equally notable. He quietly dedicated himself to volunteerism, supporting varsity sports in the Ottawa Hospital. In recognition of his efforts, he was awarded the Sovereign's Medal for Volunteers by Governor General Julie Payette in 2018. Tucker's legacy is also immortalized in the Canadian Football Hall of Fame, into which he was inducted in 1993, along with memberships in the Windsor Sports Hall of Fame, the Ottawa Sports Hall of Fame, and the University of Western Ontario Hall of Fame. Whit Tucker passed away at the age of 83, leaving behind a lasting legacy as both an athlete and a philanthropist. His contributions to football and his community will be remembered for generations to come. Tributes to Whit Tucker. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Liam Payne's family is mourning his tragic death at the age of 31. The former One Direction star passed away in Buenos Aires, Argentina, on Wednesday night after falling from a hotel balcony. According to local police, Payne suffered severe injuries and was pronounced dead at the scene. Officials stated that they received an emergency call warning of an aggressive man who could be under the influence of substances or alcohol, but the exact circumstances of his fall remain unclear. In a heartfelt statement, Payne's family expressed their grief, saying, "We are heartbroken. Liam will forever live in our hearts, and will remember him for his kind, funny, and brave soul." His parents, Karen and Jeff, asked for privacy as they cope with the loss, saying they are doing their best to support one another during this difficult time. Payne was best known for his role in the global boy band One Direction, formed by Simon Cowell on The X Factor in 2010. He later embarked on a solo music career, releasing hits like Strip That Down. He leaves behind a son, Bear, whom he shared with ex-girlfriend Cheryl Cole. Joyce Mack, a beloved philanthropist and pivotal figure in the history of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, UNLV, passed away on October 11, 2024, at the age of 99. Known for her contributions to education and the Las Vegas community, Mack moved to Las Vegas in 1947 with her husband Jerry, and played a vital role in shaping the city's future. The Macks helped finance much of the development on the Las Vegas Strip, co-founding the Bank of Las Vegas. Joyce Mack's philanthropic legacy is closely tied to UNLV. Her husband, Jerry, co-founded Nevada Southern College, which eventually became UNLV. Their work culminated in the opening of the Thomas and Mack Center in 1983. UNLV President Keith Whitfield praised Mack as a true icon whose support laid the foundation for the university's success. Her contributions continued after Jerry's death in 1998, including millions for UNLV's legal clinic. Mack was also deeply involved in supporting immigrant communities and the Jewish heritage of Las Vegas. U.S. Senator Jackie Rosen remembered her as a relentless force for good. Joyce Mack's legacy will live on through her contributions to education, philanthropy, and community service. News 3. Former Chanel president Ari Coletti has passed away at the age of 86, leaving behind a remarkable legacy in both the fashion industry and philanthropic circles. Coletti, who led Chanel through a significant era of growth, died from pancreatic cancer, as shared by his daughter Jill Kargman on Instagram. Coletti joined Chanel in 1985, bringing his marketing expertise from years at Procter & Gamble and the advertising agency Doyle Dane Bernbach. Under his leadership, Chanel grew from 2 boutiques in the U.S. to 17 stores, with sales skyrocketing from $357 million to $7 billion. His unique blend of business acumen and humor made him a beloved figure in both corporate and philanthropic communities. Beyond his career achievements, Coletti was deeply involved in charity work, particularly supporting the Winter Antiques Show and the East Side House settlement. Known for his warmth and wit, he left a lasting impression on those who knew him. Coletti is survived by his wife Coco, his children Jill and Will, and 6 grandchildren. His family plans a private memorial service, with a public service to be scheduled later. News 4. A 57-year-old British triathlete tragically passed away from a cardiac arrest while competing in the World Triathlon Championships in Costa del Sol, Spain. The athlete was participating in the Torremolinos Andalusia Triathlon Finals when he collapsed during the running portion of the event, local media reports confirmed. Emergency services quickly arrived on the scene and attempted CPR, but despite their efforts, they were unable to save his life. Just minutes earlier, a 79-year-old Mexican competitor also died after suffering a heart attack during the swimming portion of the race. Both men were competing in the veteran category, which involves a 750-meter swim, 20 kilometers of cycling, and a 5-kilometer run. The World Triathlon Organization released a statement expressing their deep sadness over the loss of both athletes. "We are in contact with their loved ones to provide all necessary support during this difficult time," the statement read. The annual triathlon event draws more than 5,500 athletes from over 80 countries, with thousands of spectators flocking to Torremolinos for the competition each October. News 5. Ananda Lewis, the former MTV VJ, is standing firm in her decision not to undergo a double mastectomy after being diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer earlier this year. Speaking with Shameka Rhimes on Soulibration for BlackDoctor.org, Lewis addressed the backlash she's received for choosing a different path, saying, You can't spend your time wishing you did things differently. I'm not going to spend time regretting. Despite her cancer advancing to stage 4, Lewis, now 51, said, "I still feel like I did the right thing." She shared that her decision was influenced by her desire to approach treatment with a blend of conventional and homeopathic methods, such as microdoses of chemotherapy and red light therapy, rather than immediately opting for surgery. Lewis stressed that her biggest regret was not staying on top of early detection, saying, "I could have used 3D ultrasound." While acknowledging that some might disagree with her choices, Lewis remained resolute, adding, "We all have to make our own choices. I'm living with the consequences of mine." Through it all, Lewis hopes her journey serves as a lesson for other women. Even if you die, you can be okay because everyone will confront that at some point. News 6. Liza Manelli, the 78-year-old iconic entertainer, is offering valuable life advice. Take care of your body, because you might live longer than you expect. In a candid interview with Interview magazine, the EGOT winner shared her outlook on aging and staying positive. "I just keep replacing parts and moving forward," Manelli joked, referencing the various health challenges she's faced. Her secret? Staying happy and maintaining a positive mindset. As Dick Van Dyke taught me, put on a happy face. Despite public misconceptions about her life, Manelli stressed that she's surrounded by love and laughter. "People weaponize crazy stories," she said, adding that many don't realize her life is filled with loved ones, laughter, creativity, and emotional as well as financial safety. Manelli also touched on her enduring passion for performing, explaining that her work is more than just entertainment. "I still take dance lessons, and when I sing to people, I'm sharing my love with each individual person," she said. Looking back on her career, Manelli added, "I made my own lane, and I worked as hard as anyone could. That's what I want to be remembered for."
Number 1.
Chip Mellor was a transformative figure in American law, best known as the co-founder of the Institute for Justice, a non-profit public interest law firm dedicated to protecting constitutional rights. Born on December 31, 1950, Mellor grew up with a passion for justice and civil liberties. His early life in Ohio, followed by his academic journey at Ohio State University and the University of Denver Law School, set the stage for a career that would focus on defending individual freedoms. After practicing public interest law with the Mountain States Legal Foundation and serving in the Reagan administration, Mellor co-founded the Institute for Justice in 1991 with Clint Bolick. Under his leadership, the IJ litigated several landmark cases, winning 4 out of 5 before the U.S. Supreme Court. Mellor's influence was critical in expanding the boundaries of economic liberty, free speech, property rights, and school choice. His work dismantled monopolies, such as Denver's taxi monopoly, and helped ensure greater freedom for entrepreneurs across the nation. In addition to his legal achievements, Mellor co-authored The Dirty Dozen, a critique of Supreme Court decisions that, in his view, expanded government at the expense of individual liberties. His vision was recognized widely, earning him accolades such as the prestigious Bradley Prize in 2012. Beyond his legal career, Mellor's personal life included a strong commitment to family and community. He was known for his dedication to fostering entrepreneurship, particularly through the IJ Clinic on Entrepreneurship at the University of Chicago. Chip Mellor passed away from leukemia at the age of 73, leaving behind a legacy that profoundly impacted American law and the protection of individual rights. His work continues to inspire advocates of liberty and justice across the country. Tributes to Chip Mellor. Liam Payne, a beloved figure in modern pop music, rose to international fame as a member of One Direction,